Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, and my little Trekker heart is full from watching last week's episode of Picard. Pretty awesome. Alright, nerd stuff out of the way. We are going to be listening to a song by Yes today, and that song is called Awaken. I've heard a few things about this song. I've heard it's kind of a trip, so I don't know what I'm getting myself into probably. I usually don't with this band, so let's get right into it. If you guys aren't subscribed, help a brother out and click the icon right down there. Helps the channel out. It's free, takes like 2 seconds. I'd really appreciate it. We haven't done Yes in a while. I'm very excited. Alright. We also have Patreon, Cash App, PayPal, blah blah blah. Go check it out. Alright. Yes. Awaken. The 2003 remaster. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Oh God. Okay, got my attention. I like the effects, it's very dreamy. A lot of 70s prog seems like very dreamy for some reason. It has like that shoegaze like glaze over it. That riff sounds so familiar to me for some reason. Dare I say I hear some BT Bam in this? Ooh, what a sick little lick. reminds me of like a bad trip almost. And I've had a couple. It's like the same sound being replayed over and over, but in different ways. It reminds me of a bad trip. Ooh, I love those keys. Holy shit. Say, I like the organ. That's a cool touch. There's so much, bro, to talk about. I swear every prog band from this era was just like trying to one-up each other on their idea of what the entrance to heaven sounds like musically. That's what I swear. I swear it's what they all were doing. It's like a competition. I love it. I have the weirdest thoughts, I swear to God. You know, people must have come back from the dead, because we wouldn't have descriptions of like heaven and hell and stuff like that. Like, we wouldn't even have any idea of it existing. So there must have people that like, I guess that would be like near-death experiences. I don't know. See, this is what prog music makes me think about, just the weirdest shit. I definitely think there's some form of like heaven and hell. It's probably no way that we could understand though. I think it's all in our heads to begin with, so I think you put yourself where you think you deserve. So always have a good opinion of yourself, folks. It's called like intrinsic reincarnation or something like that. The more you know. It's almost like it's breathing. It's like going in and out. And every time it keeps going higher on the last note. This is so epic, but in such a soft-spoken way. crazy to me this is the same song that we started with. It seems so different now. It's almost like a trance sort of thing. I may not agree with Graham Hancock and everything, but I definitely do think we are a race with like amnesia. I think we've forgotten so much about ourselves and where we came from. Because I've had dreams of memories of things that are like, I don't know, not of this planet, I guess you could say. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it was this planet, maybe it was just like a long time ago. He's speaking some powerful stuff into existence, man. No fear. This is a very powerful song. It's definitely speaking some universal truth. Every note is just so powerful. It's almost... I'll save that. It's like this song is a hymn, but not like a religious hymn. It's like a human hymn. If anything, this reminds me of like a shroom trip. Everything's just alive and breathing. You can just feel like the universe, like reality itself breathing. It's crazy. That's what this made me feel like. It's weird. I'm actually kind of getting a little bit like trails down here too. That's so weird. That's weird. Why did that happen? Ooh. Good way to end it. Tasted a lick at the end there. Wow, y'all weren't kidding. That was a trip, huh? Jesus. I definitely have ascended to the 33rd level now. Just like my grandfather. But yeah, all jokes aside, that was great. Where to even start with that? It definitely made me feel a lot of things. I definitely felt very free and like almost floaty and like airy, you know, like I was in a safe place and I was comfortable, but then it got uncomfortable and it was almost like it was ripping the scab off of this, I guess, your third eye, whatever you want to call it. I'm not gonna get too weird with it, but I definitely felt some little spiritual vibes in there, you know what I'm saying? He was definitely speaking out to like the Lord of Light and stuff like that. I think that's from Game of Thrones, but whatever he said, the Master of Light and the Master of Souls and stuff like that. You know, there's definitely a well of souls, I think. There's all kinds of weird shit out there from like, you know, fairy tales and old folklore. I think that stuff that's our real past. That's our real everything. I think a lot of the stuff that we're presented nowadays is like a sanitized attempt at like rewriting history, you know? Like we don't want to really believe where we came from, but like if you really try to obfuscate it, you know, where you come from, you're never gonna go anywhere, you know. So I think we're stuck, and I think music like this is so necessary for growth and for change and for people to like take a step back and like look at things from a different perspective, because I think everyone is just so fucking wrapped up in themselves, man. Like, and I do it too. I'm a very selfish person when it comes down to it. I try to be generous, but you know, you kind of have to be selfish to a point, you know. But I think the world is full of narcissistic egocentrists. That's what we're dealing with, you know. And this whole new generation, my generation of people, are not the most emotionally adept at handling things, you know, as you can see. But I was raised differently than most. I had a different life than most of my generation, so it's I understand to a point, but yeah, we're screwed. So I definitely relate more to the older generations and stuff like that, just because I don't know, I just feel that way, and I've always had a look on life that is not, I guess, very modern. You know, I'm pretty slow when it comes down to it. But I think music like this, like Yes and Rush, Genesis, all these old prog bands, like they were all trying to tell you the same thing. They were trying to tell you to wake up and just look around and enjoy life, you know. And there's a lot of things out there that you can't even imagine, you know. Just take a second to just try and imagine what's out there, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I feel like old prog was doing. Modern prog, they've kind of branched off into like the sci-fi stuff, but I think a lot of prog started with a spiritual sense. And it was more of becoming more like attuned with mind, body, soul, you know, the Trinity. They were trying to get you, you know, to be aware and be present where you're at. And I definitely felt that way when I listened to this song. I felt like I was here. I felt like I was somewhere else too, you know. And I love that music does that. And I definitely needed to pick me up. Life has been really rough to me the past month. I'm not even gonna lie. So, but I'm here. I'm all right. I'm still kicking. I'm okay. So. I really appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed the video today. I've got a couple more I'm going to try and do today, just so I can have them saved and spread them out through the week, so I don't upload 7 videos on Wednesday sort of thing. So I appreciate y'all hanging in there. Everything will be back to normal here soon. So thank you for watching. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Take it easy. Stay metal. Get the fuck off my lawn.
My barn. Oh,
Woohoo!
absolutely.